This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all for come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, no matter. Oh yeah, no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Sierra Leone. Let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about salon. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about salon. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in Komon-Tok.
Yes, Fambu. Yes, Fambule, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Komon-Tok platform. As soon as they see, we got a rushing for come meet with Fambule. So today, as always, we usual Komon-Tok then I am. One of the Komon-Tok who will get for can label on better one. Of course, this not something where plenty people don't see, but we not bring and carry it. Where this accusation they come up from Abdul Kargbo, where now the minority leader in the parliament say Sengeh he gets mental problem. In fact, they behave like woman. Every way they make palava, they clap your hand, they clap your hand. See them. They also the accuser say, you know what, and they call out that thing. All right, so we therefore can look into that. We also go look at a key area where we get for pay attention on. We live in a global village. We live in a well-connected environment. Now, I mean, more or less, you just give a choice for let you learn from different countries, from a company, for a colleague, for a contemporary. Abundant knowledge. We want to see how other countries then get them right and how we get them wrong. And what we go learn from that. That makes today we deal with Professor Kutubu. We can scan around countries and where don't hold election, where don't deliver results where majority of all them people or the country appreciate. Because we know for sure the world not gonna go back 100 years back. Now forward we go in the sense that most of the country today, then they more or less like move towards democratic states, democratic dispensation, democratic arrangement, because you get forget the blessing of the people. Once you get the blessing of the people, you probably don't need IMF, you probably don't need World Bank, you probably don't need EU, you probably don't need America. Yes, you don't need them at all. Once you get the blessing of the people, you don't need those people, you don't need them. Other countries they get them right. Rwanda, for example. More than 85% of the entire country, let's get far. Not to me, what's this? We'll probably will cut for you a World Bank report. Even the country that were just overthrew them, said Burkina Faso, Mali, economically, the variables say they're favorable for them. Then they do significantly well. Why? Even though not cool, the people and lecturers. So the bottom line is, once you sit under that chair, the people and you get forget the blessing of the people. Otherwise, you go struggle. One, you punish the people of Salon. You go the labor on your legacy. You know, therefore do nothing, and posterity go judge you. Maybe sometimes you go end up like Assad, where then kill him, papa, they end up for go dig you, then burn you back. I'm not saying I'm gonna do that, so I just say there is possibility. When I see what happen, they live in a global village, a very small community. Think about that. We also they see of course, this most of the time we don't they talk about the corruption. Corruption look like say government are lost the fight, and we get one or two genealogy here. And perhaps the most important one will get Abia, how we go move we country go before, the role of a citizen. And I'll tell you many times here, we then have for waiting and say inspire active citizenship. This now we message, and this now part of our mission. And today now one of the questions we'll go ask to be how we the move we country go before. On the world news, this it concern you, it concern we as Donald Trump done we don't withdraw the you don't withdraw US from WHO and other continents that they think, for example, Australia, as you see, within you know, say Donald Trump as always as you know, I know more now, so we all know another so unpredictable. And anyway, these are the issues that we get. So if you just join we, you're more than welcome. And we did a different platform. We did YouTube, Komon-Tok. We did Instagram, Komon-Tok. We did Facebook, Facebook as well, Komon-Tok. Me and Mr. Komon-Tok. When we come, they can show you the big man at the building. They can just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. With love and loyalty.
All right, so Fambulan, welcome back. Of course, as always, this will not go time for talker. In fact, yes, now we on duty and for reminder, and plenty of people know the reminder, not so. Sharing is caring. We got for patent that loading and that slogan, not so. We get what's there. We go for patents, not so. Journalogy, we go for patent. Sharing. Oh, sharing is caring. That's what we get. Not so. We not go patent. We not go patent. All right. Anyway, in a more serious note, please consider that because now make we. I mean, now make we day up, not so because we want to share with very important people. All right. Okay. Thank you all. And of course, on the share, we know that the statistics are great. Awesome. Yes. Kutubo Obanda, you get the platform. Welcome. Now, Komon-Tok.
Always a pleasure, sir.
All right. First, now we want to come up with this. You, of course, you don't make many audios there, and you don't raise the issue of the chief minister. And they see it come up from a colleague now, whether na see us talk, not to see us talk. We know once you in the position of authority, your words means a lot. If you go to public, you talk something, well, not till you talk, well, not till you get again. We don't talk many things. Anything where you talk in a public forum, not till you get again. Now the world gets then you use any other one for user. Today with the user. And me and Oki, sometimes I can find it very hard for call them honorable, to be honest. I prefer for call them member of parliament. That's fine because in this member of parliament, the minority leader of APC in a parliament don't accuse Sengeh in a possible get mental issue. But anyway, let's bring it first Kutubu. Tell me a little bit about this man. It seems as if in Tempo on the cold down. Back then, I think 5 months ago or 6 months ago, he was all over the place. In fact, people they see the possibility of being the the potential flag bearer. They make a chairman of constitutional review. Most of the tips matter bio they take him out. In fact, at once he even win best minister now the whole world. What's your take?
Man, you see the exuberance for now. You see, I'm not sure say he really don't he does seriously reflect on that office we can look that office from a historical perspective. Law go back to history. Law look that office. Prior to we get independence, actually we get the white people. They also have been part of the political, dispensation. The governor was part of the executive. So the man when they run the day-to-day affair in designation have been chief minister. That of course, Milton Magai, when I'm in charge of the day-to-day, because the governor now be a member of the executive council at the all. So the chief minister now actually the pay setter, and they appoint ministers, and they do this, and then they in charge of the date. So some of we again we can already tell last one at Kutenki because it give you the longevity of life. It make we see yesterday, we see them. So me always in the position for compare yesterday to today. I saw Hamilton, the way how he carry himself. It was less talk. Or man, I don't know something that they don't tell when they not been get this kind of exposure to them. The kind of platform they will get. Because when you hear about the prime minister, so then way he make a broadcast. But other than that, they see him, you hardly see him. Let alone you hardly see him. So those times, that job na be very serious job, because they can say I'm in charge of the day-to-day, until 1961, we they make they now turn into prime minister. We first, cabinet. So when you juxtapose that with a young man, they can say, who's like me most likely therefore mitigate what they do, because if now maybe they in a position, they are starting talk stuff. They are starting when they talk. I get for be very measured, because whatever you say, it tends for reflect on the government. They not just say, oh well, Kutubu don't say so. Kutubu, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, or this is what the Foreign Affairs or the other say. So because the office is very important, you see, if I let people they understand this, and that makes up we don't come from. Every now and then say the office the way people in the whole now an honor, a privilege, not to divine right, not to birthright, not to entitlement. So what he did, he behave on you for conduct yourself in such a way, for carry yourself in such a way that it will reflect respectability by the office. But this young man, like I say, now the exuberance, I believe say most time this is something sit down. A job like they want some place where they go or where they may not go. If now me get that job, I don't go there. For be honest with you, because you know what, cheap in the office, and also I go take into account my public appearance. I go take that into appearance, because they say the apparel proclaims the man. Yes, we know they say that you try for be very ostentatious and opulent or sure, but you therefore grow up in such a way. Like I working in abuse, I can, but once I appear now, yeah, with anybody they see me. Now come in, no way, I don't appear that way. Because they put a Bible say, I go now our job place. Now so then they give a back off for mixed food and saying it.
Yeah.
Then position it comes with responsibility. It comes with our self, awareness. There was a time we've been saying the chief minister again, than that, and so we. And the alien to we, not to we start young people there. Believe me, that people them of class. Well, you see them, they get class, they get, but then the chief minister and such time that be even minister of education, whose message they send to the student then, where they come up, those things. So like I said, me go put her into context if I say the man is too young, very inexperienced. Yes, if I were to get about was I really today, or to that kind of job for was I really to you see people that get for distinguished, yeah, you can study all this book say you beat Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala an exam, you beat up by exam despite you. But now other thing again, the experience and the maturity are two different. So Sabi the book now one thing and the experience, the maturity, and I declare now that thing. And we'll look at me on key observation on the young man. Most of it, I don't know if you don't get any people with the guide us, say, no, oh man, this year I don't for do them now. Don't for that. If not, like I said, I mean, there are certain places I don't give you, let you talk. So that's what me look at. So in some total, The man is very exuberant, so you don't take they not believe saying I would that job or the importance of the job. So now that so me go some more.
All right, thank you very much. I don't know. It's not like where they watch the camera, so when they see you, so maybe if you flip the computer outside, so
You mean
maybe yeah,
so
yeah,
so
no,
that way.
Leon. Anyway, Lefa. Next time we go arrange it before you come. Lefa, no, interrupt.
But
No,
you say they know they see me, is that
no,
it?
it's okay. We didn't see you, but like we need the icon. Lefa. Anyway, so Fambu, now we count for now this clip we plenty people now don't watch. We want just do some kind of a little bit journalogy. Yeah? We want see actually if waiting this man they measure and say you see I always say this now that make some of we get for sacrifice for saloon in different version. We get a problem at the country. We get a problem where people don't know address. We got a problem where people don't overlook. We got a problem where not get the political will, mental issues, mental health. This not problem. This thing we will neglect. That 11 years war we will fight. Where that part they will not church, will left and so no more. You say let they by himself, it will affect even generation yet unborn because yeah, the tree. You go transfer that down there. In fact, many researchers then suggest say slavery gets effect on we the black race up till now. Slavery, you can imagine how many years, hundreds of years ago, it still gets some kind of effect on in we as black people. So again, this is not very small serious issue where we not take serious, we not be doing any kind form of social counseling, we not give that kind of support. People in trauma. In fact, the late Naim Kadim, at one time, he don't won the country, say, more than 80 to 85% of Salon people had get mental issue. That was Naim Kadim back then. I remember we be there alive. And when I say you get mental issue, no means say some tempers what they say, nah, we now, what they suppose to get mental issue, how we define a salon, passports in dirty, passports begin the type pieces, you go into a dirty box, now you get mental issue. But no, mental health is real. You just say person clean, a dress clean. I mean, now I don't know that bipolar song this clean Chris man. I think what's in the artist number, I think article for you. I don't know if you remember when at the comment section. He said we get I don't know whether it be the refer to another called person name we not can get but anyway, it be the refer to person saying a clean Chris man. And so, but the truth is, we get clean case man there, where they sit on our office, where from of the even land book. Not to say because if you get PhD, you get professorship, you know, you know, get mental challenges. So anyway, not just tap that side. We get forget. Let's say, some of we perhaps fly again. We will come maybe sometime. Tell the people like what will they do behind the scene. We want push the country to one actually move into an area where in get more benefit, not only for the existing population, but for future generation when it comes to area of the mental health. Anyway, let's just start Monday. Marker, perhaps someday, somehow, somebody will talk say something. Anyway, let's catch this one.
They're blinding, they call him name. All day talk and cause bad cause.
Chief Minister, at this stage, you get any regrets for refer to the APC as being unprogressive? Because according to Honorable Abdul Kargbo, there is no way Ingo sit down with you again for talk anything substantial because you don't refer to them as being unprogressive. You get any regrets for that word that you use?
May they not use their own understanding. May they use dictionary understanding. Not so bad word. With then they call political theory. I don't know if Honorable study political theory. Me, I do engineering, but I study political theory. But political theory of a progressive party is clear. Not to that normal layman definition.
So in this case, Chief Minister, if you say you not get no regrets for use that word, and you believe say you're not a progressive politician, why you want for Sidom with people where you don't refer to say unprogressive. Waiting at the
You
essence.
refer to the CM say they suffer from mental health issues.
Yes.
You self still believes in that they happen to
Yes, so they say in a street say you can get clean case, man. So you see some, you remember that case man where them go thief that motor car, we now quote them there. So you know mean say I dress so. So if you go now make are the pity people them where they pick fight with the chief minister. Because there is a saying that I will never argue with people for whose opinion I have no respect.
But the APC has already done that because on a response.
No, we just set the record straight.
But no, come after.
No, we just set the record straight. Now that we don't confirm say it is struggle, we go left him with himself. Of course, chief minister is on record. He don't make palaver with almost all manner. You understand? No, but let me go to the issue. This Ebolo, they say the clap and always they make palaver. Yes, let me go to the issue. Now.
Well, this not to whistle, Fambule, not to whistle. So again, I want to bring you come back into this where Abdul Kargbo they talk about say it is struggle mentally, he get challenged. A lot of people and don't accuse and say they say pictures and they scatter social media, they say be gay, all kind, but not in a private life no more. But one of the things where I want join now for let somebody sit down. We say Mr. Self go join for let somebody sit down. It looks salon. It says salon. We don't return to the Athens of West Africa. If somebody can tell me say you get mental health issue, you get mental challenges, I'm not going to deny at all. We get a clip there for do that journalogy day. But before bring out that clip there, Professor, you don't hear in interview where Gantz na AYV where say Madabio don't take salon back into the Athens of West Africa. The school system don't become just like I did day. You don't ever hear about that clip there? That interview, yeah?
I know, yeah, but
okay. Okay. Before you respond, you want to respond or la plan for us?
No, in charge of whatever.
Okay. We go put on you get a fair knowledge. So we compare what they talk about mental health issues. Not so because certainty where they talk. For example, for somebody, if I can't tell you right now, say I able go up the moon without using space suit or these I don't fly body. You go just laugh, not so. And if I continue for talking repeatedly as I go master, you go just left me suffer because you know say something don't begin to Mr. Komon-Tok. Now like this. For let's Sengeh Sidona AYV, they say Madabio don't take the country back to Athens of West Africa, and now with the same colleague then they say you get mental health issue. I'm not going to deny that. Anyway, let's take you flashback.
We have seen that the Forex has been stable. The Forex was so stable that some of our partners asked us that something is wrong. But there was nothing wrong. It's that the Bank of Sierra Leone and the government and the economy is the policies we're doing in the economic management team meeting that His Excellency chairs are working. Inflation went down. That means the rate at which the price change for the volume for the value of the basket you have went down, which means the cost of living was not getting worse. How people were spending money was getting better compared to the past. Local production of food means the food basket increased for the same amount of money that you spent. Investments, over $1 billion of investments from the US alone. That does not include all the private sector investments that was committed. If you actually include the OPEC resources that His Excellency also got in Europe, close to $2 billion. And then the BII. So the US government, Europe, all these banks, and UK government, that was $2 billion committed to the country that His Excellency helped us raise. 480 million for MCC to build transmission lines, about 600 million from DFC to private sector to build power generation and the airports, the airports, we've seen how successful that has been. So the economy has been really good. It can be better. We're working to make it better. Inflation is now 15% from 50-something%, and His Excellency is committed to making it to single digit. He did it in his first year before COVID came. We met it at 2019 when we came in 2018. Within a year and a half, we brought it to 9. Now, COVID came, all of the global crisis, we went to 50 something. Now we're back 15. We're going to go to single digit. And hopefully we'll keep improving the wage for people. We'll bring more companies to employ more people, have local products be higher. All the things we're doing is medium to long term, but it has good vision. So economy was really good. The next thing I want to speak about is security. We had lots of security threats, but people didn't know. This Christmas, people had fantastic time. They stayed up all night, everywhere. Every activity was full. No terrible incidents. So we thank the police for doing a great work. Freedom of movement was there. Sure, there were mounted security, but all of those was in our own interest. All across the country. Festivals in Kabbalah, festivals in Kailang. There was a show in Freetown every day, all full. And so security has been fantastic. We thank the military, we thank the police officers, and His Excellency as Commander-in-Chief has been really shepherding that. We have weekly security meetings, so he champions it. He's a security expert. He's our biggest security expert in the country. So economy, security, FITSA alone, actually, the Big Five. We've been fantastic at the Big Five. We've increased production or the land under cultivation by 3.5 times last year. Just better planning, better collaboration between the ministry and the farmers. NAFCEL, for example, has been great with the ministry, and the ministry has been out in the field. Education, the universities, Kono University is up and running. Eastern Technical University, we're working on a transition really for the faculty, and we'll do that. But the real big one is MBSSE. 3-4 years ago, we started a project called the Education Outcomes Fund. And people, again, didn't know what we're doing, and there were lots of criticisms. Hundreds of schools are part of that all across the country. An independent study 3 years later shows, this year, just a month ago, that the learning outcomes from those schools, those programs in Sierra Leone, is equivalent to an extra year of learning gain in the best performing African country. It's incredible. President Biu said we'll go back to Athens of West Africa. Now we're Athens of Africa. This is at the start of the year.
Okay.
Independent study.
Yeah. Now we are Athens of West Africa. Since you know ever I get that clip there, that side, I'll take them for you one more time. Maybe sometime.
No, for
3-4 years ago, we started a project called the Education Outcomes Fund. And people, again, didn't know what we're doing, and there were lots of criticisms. Hundreds of schools are part of that all across the country. An independent study 3 years later shows, this year, just a month ago, that the learning outcomes from those schools, those programs in Sierra Leone, is equivalent to an extra year of learning gain in the best performing African country. It's incredible. President Biu said we'll go back to Athens of West Africa. Now we're Athens of Africa. This is what it means.
Okay, over to you.
Well, here's how I can put it. Where you live in a society where people are fundamentally lacking in curiosity for question things. For example, we may expect say we so-called journalists and go take that more. But how would they do it? They are on government payroll. They are on government payroll because the thing where the matter is so full of inaccuracies, then misrepresentation of facts and anything like that. But anybody will go take them on? No, because they're on government payroll. Then you also get a society, like I say, where fundamentally lacking in curiosity for raise questions, for challenge, the settled assumptions of people there. Anything they result, they take up ipso facto that too. But then don't forget, say, this man, what is out there? Inside the eye for go sit down at the big house yonder. So he will say anything. Remember, he will say, no, he will say anything. Don't forget that, he will say anything. Because this is now one way, this way the man, they market himself, anything. You come up with a whole lot of misrepresentation, misinformation, disinformation. Salon with that level of you the top of it. Who's place na the other African country with Salon, present day Salon will be part.
And not even name myself. Well,
this is what I'm telling you. Where you get like you put up the word quote journalist. Oh man, this is now one thing that way it go. I mean, a session will be questioned, but everybody go get for fly with them. So that I think that the man they capitalize on the gullibility of people then, and the fact so you get people.
Well, you go look at the gullibility. Not what do you mean? No, well, what do you understand? Intimidation, intimidation. They work. Psychological intimidation also can work. You get the point. How they don't create an environment, they don't make them so much. They don't. The state capture don't really function. That people are afraid even to say certain things because we don't see harassment. We don't see Lamara and Abba, the harasser. We don't see this guy na 98.1 Musa. He just gave a grant interview to the thing Ranaba, the outgoing, I mean the former ambassador. He just got interviewed the 13er. We see of recent time this guy Samuel. We see back the intimidation. We see this other guy what's his name? Anyway, the list goes on. So the point why they make here is so even when they sit down, so the journalists, not to say some of them, I know they defend them. I'm not there for defending, but the psychological intimidation alone, they give food, they give sort of a break for letting you ask certain questions. I don't know if they get the point.
Well,
you don't understand where they come from.
Okay, we live in a society where now to happen. Instead of the government freed the citizens, then now the citizens they free the government. Remember this one?
Yeah.
In normal circumstances, now the government for free the citizens.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Now so many city one or the other way around. Let me say, and I like the word. I want to continue for hold on to that word is state capture. Everything now, the way they don't do it now is that now his master's voice they played it. You know, go oppose anybody, you know, go question anybody. Anything when they tell you, you get for it. So when you juxtapose that to treating a man in trouble, you know, education, how uneducated society would be, where there's no awareness is being raised. Who's kind of education nanny? Where anything when they tell them would have for one with them. Because most of the things that guy talk, it just doesn't even make sense. Let alone say if it not even make sense. When you look at people in the through, and how their lives are condemned to abject poverty and unspeakable misery, whilst only you get few people where they are, how that factor into that. When you look at the cost of living,
a lot of that at home,
unemployment. We skyrocket, and even the very security stuff when they talk about no, people are gone. But remember again, like we say, we live in a society where a state capture mentality 90 days, and all the institutions they don't cave in, in. Don't forget to get in country, we get 2 bar associations.
Yeah.
So it's not here put out in a go. So this is not the thing. The only thing what they pray God for. But some people say, no, we cannot continue for this. Say, no, Peter. Some of we very believe say someday we are going to be out of this. But now the question is how? The answer now we get if you don't believe, ask the people in Syria how they get themselves out of this. Simple.
Thank
you.
Hey,
you guys, how do I get out of this?
Yeah.
I will tell you. So that's what they look at.
Yeah, like how you mentioned, we see this very unfortunate video as a country where the economy done better, things are improving, people even when they buy more goods than now with their money, the inflation don't reduce from 54 to 16, and they go down to 1 digit. In fact, so like I say, misrepresentation to a point that But in order to compare to the life of these people,
maybe today go be one for the first day for let you get or let you know this village inside Samu Chiefdom Kambia district in Akagbanga. Now one for the finest village them where Kambia district Samu Chiefdom Kimbluff with Bona Highland. People and they find them very difficult for do transportation because now boats, canoe and pampa na in they use for travel. Kagbanga na one part of the village then where God bless so much with fine soil for growers and other vegetables then. Today na Monday inside the month of January. The 20th day inside the month of January. And now we get this video at 9 something maybe because of a 1 or 2 is another would time here. You dey see now how the picking and the rush for loading at the boats for go school. This time how the picking and the strain, the constraints for when they get for go school. Each and every day. Then the waka, after when they don't cross, the river is about a mile away. After then the waka something like 5 to 6 miles before then they reach then different schools them. This time one part of the village here where gal picking no ever sit to us now. Where you see no one at the constraints so then get for go school. I know they talk about health business, other issues then purely in a school we they talk about this morning. Then they constrain so much for go school. Load the kind boat so then they load power every day. Then now they get people then where they come and sorry for them for the cost they every day pass they make their own way. Because of time, then picking the app but could not return, they say not go able for go school again because time don't pass 9 already. And each and every day more than 100 picking in the common at this village for go school na Kasigi. When I want for the headquarters town Samu Chiefdom after Kitom. All not able load pan the boats because the boats not go able for goats and all. So you go remember now the 10 ways some go get boats for load and go. So now then they left for cross now and go walk at the 4 or 5 miles before then they reach the different schools then. Sunday attend Baptist, Sunday attend movements of faith where all day now the far as 4 or 5 miles away. Now go then they go so. If not so the dew, if I don't see maybe far outside in the go land. But you say can see now the video, you they see some side them, you see say now over them side them get for go land. Very, very difficult so then so not able for go school. So they not cross it. So you go remember now who say when they cross for let they able for go land. And now
okay, I lost of words.
I'm lost. Now,
When I
before
see-
you can, let me just ask a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Where is Kande Yunkela, where they give all this, ambience and this, that, say to the eye the person, and this time your backyard that they still happen. Where is he? Where is he? When you do the danger to the beginning, you know they see nobody with life, how they call them?
Life jackets, yeah.
What if that thing they capsize on that? Actually, everybody they went for perish. So where is Kande Yunkela? Where he will show for how he will get in straight face to go to cities and let them vote for president. Where in your backyard, Look at you, they see in your backyard. Let God help Salome.
All right, so, so family, this now we get now Conti. There is another village na Lokomasama, Katik, Binti. They begin a similar situation like this. Them drown, I don't even have 2 or 3. 2 or 3 died, just like we talk so, without even life jackets. Look, them became at a Sidonda. Can you imagine that? More or less now sacrifice or don't sacrifice and so. Now they now only God in mercy will make them land peacefully. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. All of them more than, I mean, a sacrifice. Though you get some gullible people there, some wicked people in the Sidona, AYV, other places there. They say we are the anthems of West Africa. How dare
This is
you?
what I'm telling you. This that make we for continue for calling the state capture. This is what I'm telling you. Not forget, say we get waiting me only for refer to we are house of functional illiterates in that country, and see of ignorant system where utterly lacking in capacity for raise a serious question. When anybody with conscience, where you see that Sengeh, when you look at that Sengeh, then you they put Salion at that kind of a pedestal there with this kind of a thing. Oh, well, this is, I mean, this look at that. And you know, no safety, I didn't call them, they not get staff license, who that go rescue them. Oh, where is Kanye? And Kanye, you tell this now, you back here this, now you back here this. You not get that kind of a cloud say where you able draw the government in attention for letting try for do something in such a way that, because you talk about the future leadership. How we go invest in them? Then you already talk about capital investment, human investment. Look at this. Who's got investment in human capacity? Look at that. Well, this is heart-rending, man. Really heart-rending.
So, lobby just move on to the next one.
Please. I don't want to see this again anymore, but yeah, well.
Yeah, if you're able to help, we'll understand basically on the past elections, and I mean these are one of the issues that we for deliberate. Yeah, you go help Will.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I want to go through the whole, extra 9 yards thing. Then wait on that. You can.
You go. Go ahead. Go ahead.
They start first. Yeah. When they look at about democracy, which for a lot look at the concept of democracy. Democracy, now a phenomenon where we common citizens them that we don't decide for surrender, we write them. We give a group of people there. In exchange for them protecting, we taking care of we constitutional liberties, and then saying. But getting into them position, you get for good which we all support through what you call the validity of the sanctity of the ballot box in a democratic exercise, when people will vote for one man, one vote, and they vote for you. You not go bulldoze your way into power. When you do that, that's a totally the advance to democracy. Now, one thing where people they not understand, democracy or elections by way of it. Because we talk about democracy, the first element where they talk about elections, the rule of law, they talk about elections, when they cascade into elections, because you need for get the authority of the people to follow it, don't exercise power. Now, which is some of we don't see now, and we're glad about, we don't see democracy take place in England. We see democracy take place in Liberia. We see democracy take place in Ghana and Nigeria. Although Nigeria, you don't really question mark because the way Tinubu came to office, but not just look at Ghana, United States, and Liberia. These are the real democracy. This is what they look for, because they can always not continue for argue. You see them problem here where they get to, their political problems. Now, from the elections offices, then they start. From the electoral people, them, now then they set a nation in a cause where disaster they take place. Since Ghana, Liberia, and United States hold election, you not see any rancor recrimination. You not see anybody, because the people then by their vote, they don't decide who that they want. They don't decide not to the place of the electoral people they for decide for the now this Joseph Stalin will be at the Soviet Union now in the talk see. He said not to the people the way they go vote to. He said that the one the way they in charge of the votes that them. Since the whole election na Libya or no, you know hala. But guess what? If them in Twister election day, they tell them they will depend the same rank. If them in Twister, Shewe so Ghana, look at it, Dr. Baumia do. Dr. Baumia call the winner, Dana Mahama. He congratulated even before the Electoral Commission can't even announce. Anybody look the way how they conduct the inauguration. I saw it from start to end. I see the camaraderie, I see the oneness and togetherness. I see how the country come together. The election is over now. Not to a question. You talk about election again. How forget the country? As a matter of fact, President Mahama make a major appointment where one of Mr. Akufo-Addo he got a major job. Then the chief of staff, somebody will work for Mr. Akufo-Addo. All this just for bringing the country together because it is after the election. I want it. The real other thing on the task of governance, the task of governance. You they bring in people there now where go help care the country go before. Not so much more you party them or the one they know we vote for yet. Even America as I said, and they give jobs to people there because at the end of the day, what you want a result for the citizens there, what they will get. At the end of the day, that's just that you want. Inclusivity. You they include the people there. Yes, now una win the election, but una not forget say not una not get monopoly over all the solutions. Even though they can say elections get consequences there. But at the end of the day, now you they look for waiting now will carry the country go. Because when that time now would go account to the citizens waiting the power when they give now how now exercise them. Would I exercise them in a way where go benefit the people there? Because these are fundamental questions in where you get for live with them. Or you misuse and abuse them and waiting for actually it be the situation. So what you will ask government, do you have how they know? Because I can give, I don't know if I'll get 2-3 minutes for lay, allow me for like this some really overview of what's in Nigeria.
Yeah, of course.
Not forget say no go na Nigeria first. No, not go Ghana first because Ghana first get independence in 1957. Yes, Kwame Nkrumah, Dr. Dan Kwadem, them, and this very guy we don't come up power now, Idadi, Akufo-Addo, they all struggle for independence. Independence can they give them, but when Kwame Nkrumah come, he deviated from what they fought for. But then along the way, now you get people like Kotoka them, Afifa them, along the way they pull up. On February 24, 1966, they pull up, come up on power. They rule for 3 years. After 3 years, they hand over to Dr. Kofi Buzia. But we can also take Nigeria at your point income January 13 or whatever it is. He put the government. He did it until 1978. In Fred Akufo Camp, when I be military deputy. Fred Akufo Camp, 78 by 79. Rollins Mania going there. We see what happened. They go. But then at the end of the day, what's happened now, at the end of it all, they established democracy. It is actually now the fourth republic they did now with the ninth parliament. That the ninth parliament now the hooks now Ghana. And we see how they installed the government and we see what happened how the nature can. We go back to Nigeria, yeah. I mean we go to Nigeria, yes, and then they get independence 1960, 1963, they get republic. 6 years after independence, a republic, that one that took place. We see it cascaded into February 15, 1966, where the group of them army officers and carried that day. Then July 29, we see the massacre where the Northerners and self-cap. These are the dangers about tribalism. When the Northerners come July 29, 1966, when they almost wipe the eastern part of Nigeria come up. Then in 1967, that cascaded to war. You get the advent of Biafra. That can 67 to 70. But we take what take, but after again, you know, restore civilian rule, you also take again, Buhari they come, where Buhari come, now you the same. Now make some of us know one military rule. Now your friend Babangida you move am in August 27. He said the party, you know, hand over power. The whole election, Mr. Abiola win the election, but they cancel the election. Now they force them out. Now Abacha coming. Where Abacha come mysteriously, he go down there. Abubakar Abdul Salam come there. Then he hold election. Alhamdulillah, then we Obasanjo. So since where Obasanjo don't come out, then they go and with the press say they don't go back to that theory. So then because the danger about military intervention and man with 2 man watch concept. Where you get other people that really plot for Puna. But in the civilian, dispensation, the chance for that happen no more, it look a bit slim. So we take God thank you for waiting. We said that this will be the expected as say, okay, the whole election, where go they in harmony with the legitimate aspirations of the people there, because they can continue for insist. Any side where election not take place properly, they now rancor and recrimination and take place. Check that out. Any side. Once a transparent, peaceful election, open election, democratic election, when a one man, one vote, or they not account for all the votes and noise code they did it. When election take place in America, so this Tuesday, November 5, yes, a lot of people not like Mr. Trump, but now so the majority as they say, and we see what happened at the inauguration. All presidents, past presidents, and all be did. So now that we put with faith in the validity of the sanctity of the ballot box. And I also said in England, now remove Mr. Sunak, and then I don't bring this man, all that are the benefit of democracy. So they are the law would advocate say they empowered by the people they own authority. They letting you the authority. When they give you the authority, they will respect you, they will support you. But they not give you the authority, they will just forget you to respect. So back to you, sir.
I agree with that. And honestly, people can underrate this. What did they say? The voice of the people, not the voice of God.
Yes,
it's clear. It's clear everywhere.
Yes.
When they run a country, it's different from where they run a tribe, a section, a region, or a social club. A country, you mean you need everybody for playing part.
Inclusiveness.
But if you divide the people, you champion, what they say, like divide and rule, the repercussion will be devastation. You go get huge devastation across all sectors. You go be one of the biggest mistake where you go sit down, you regret, just like when they ask Obama, then say we be in a power. One waiting at some we left power. Then they ask her, then say what's in some of the biggest mistake then he regrets. He mentioned the war na Libya. He said that one of the biggest regrets. He wish if we don't get solution before even to rise, made them go pull Gaddafi. He regrets over that. So this concept for say now we didn't have power, now power no more what you want, you let not get the blessing of the people there. Now after you don't left power, now you go sit down, you look, you actually don't see how much damage you don't cause to not only the existing population, but also the future population, and by extension, your legacy. Someone not will ever forgive you, ever. Just what it happens, so right, it's because half of the people, some section of the country supports the government because then they benefit, while the majority they are against what it happen, but not get power. But you ask something, what's in the way forward? Now, before we end this one, before we count the world news, I want to ask you, because most of the time people when they say what's not the way forward, what kind of practical solution will you go suggest where we as citizens for the embark on for make we actually get the kind change? If we say we don't want this person, we don't want her, regardless of if play tactics, itawa, whatever. If we say no, we know for no and for respect her. It's simple as that. What are some of these solutions?
We as citizens, we get for first make provision for one thing we they call green, white, and blue. We get for make provision for that day. I don't know if you know that's what they call green, white, and blue, or that place we name green, white, and blue. We can still hold on to we political convictions, what we believe. But we for make sure, say that place when they call green, white, and blue, anything we tend for militate against the advancement, we come out and talk about regardless of who that date now power, whether now we padio, now we border, now this so now party. You see, this now one problem this will get a salon.
Okay, that's number one. That's number one. That's for put salon for the green, white, and blue, regardless of who that in a power. Yeah. So what's not the number two? If we able get now, not they make a number. If we able get today 3 or 4, we left and say we don't get 3. Fine. Perhaps on next another day, if we able get 2, because sometimes we can't follow the. Okay, now 2.
I think today with you know, I mean, who puts in green, white, and blue first add a color. Now, one that will not even stand all by itself. It come under, that's what they call the rule of law. It come under.
Okay.
Because we will get a nation where they strive on the moral foundation of the rule of law. When the law na equal law, equal justice, where everybody is being held accountable, then we will begin a provision for green, white, and blue. But if we live in a society where now the animal farm Orwellian animal farm mentality, where just that the power in picking this, in the power in causing this, in the power in nephew, this power in this, we begin make the exception in it. We are in big trouble. For example, like you another thing, corruption fighting. If you say they fight corruption, not to only the one them where even the one them where they, you will also focus on it because that's that because at the end. The people that were engaged in corruption, what do? They do at the detriment of the country, not to at the party, at the detriment of the country. But if you go easy on the one way you feel say when the party so they support, you know, you people don't then the whole purpose is being defeated. Now how we did when a sitting the man with in power now. Now, a convicted felon, the man with the power now. Yes, now big man, he hold the office of president, but still, they make like understand say the loss of United States big passer back there in office. That the office where he hold, that an honor, a privilege. Anybody can be president now. Anybody, once you able to get people that for come support you, get the money, can be president. So now, as far as I'm concerned, that's not really an issue. Which is very important now, the loss of this country. And that determine.
All right.
So
thank you very much. So today we don't take 2. One follow put to country before follow.
One more for adequate because when we decide dynamic are being what you know happen now.
No, the rule of law, that's not number 2 because the rule of law very important because
it will take into account all that.
Actually, we actually get the rule of law na salo, but no, they work. It work for the powerless and the people. But those
they're not on the fitting purpose.
Exactly.
So the rule of law, but you know the one selective interpretation, selective I call amnesia 90 days. Well, you don't get that. Like what's that? Now I give example to you. The man where sit on 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue now. Now a convicted felon. Why that happen? Now the rule of law. Yes, they respect the office. They're not saying that they may get the choice for saying good deal. They had the choice because I saw the law say. But they said, well, okay, the mere fact that we don't convict them, that record it for tell everybody, say no, you don't have bad in color. This is all
to
the same standard. This is what I'm saying. Not say when the pie causing the pie.
All right, okay. Now we go to the world news. We can't just na famble as Donald Trump don't sign off America from the World Health Organization. What does this mean for you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know, oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet
President.
What is this one?
Withdrawing from the World Health Organization, sir.
Oh, that's a big one.
On his first day back in office, President Donald Trump signed an executive order calling for the US to withdraw from the World Health Organization. In 2020, Donald Trump began making moves to free the US from the United Nations agency, but President Joe Biden reversed course when he took office. Now Donald Trump is president again. He's wasted no time signing the order, which declares that the Secretary of State shall immediately inform the Secretary General of the United Nations and the leadership of the World Health Organization of the withdrawal. Now, Trump's order calls for the Secretary of State to pause the future transfer of any United States government funds, support, or resources to the World Health Organization, and also to recall and reassign US government personnel or contractors working in any capacity with the organization. Now, Donald Trump previously labeled the World Health Organization as a corrupt globalist scam.
The World Health Organization has become nothing more than a corrupt globalist scam paid for by the United States but owned and controlled by China. When the China virus reached our shores 3 years ago, the World Health Organization disgracefully covered the tracks of the Chinese Communist Party every single step of the way.
The World Health Organization has responded to the move, saying it regrets the announcement that the United States of America intends to withdraw from the organization. We hope that the United States will reconsider, and we look forward to engaging in constructive dialogue to maintain the partnership between the USA and the World Health Organization for the benefit of the health and well-being of millions of people around the globe. But the decision is being met with support. Australia's One Nation leader, Pauline Hanson, is calling for Australia to follow suit. Ms. Hanson posted on X, One Nation has long called for Australia to withdraw from international agreements and organisations that do not align with the best interests of Australians. Donald Trump has shown that leaving these organisations and agreements is simply a matter of political will. It's time to put Australia first, reclaim our sovereignty, and ensure our future is decided by Australians for Australians. Trump's move calling for the US to withdraw from the World Health Organization was one of many executive orders the president made on his first day back.
Annalise Nielsen has had a front seat to all things Trump 2.0, from the announcement of his candidacy all the
Okay, so Fabulent, this now a significant development because certain figures that we'll get. In 2020, the United States donated 1.2 billion to the world, 1.2 billion. Once, and in 2023, this also includes $218 million $18 million, and also in 2023. Then donate 1 billion, 1.2, and also they add another 47 million. So this is just a few years where we just pick up quickly. What does this actually mean for the poorer nations then we rely on? Because most of them money they are not for the West mainly, now for the least developing nation. What does this mean actually?
Well, this is where the United States they show the supremacy over the other. Because most of these organizations here is being funded by United States.
Yeah, of course.
So these are the Piper and the 299.
Of course.
Most of them. If you go to these very United Nations with these African people that they talk about, then that's what they don't even pay they use it. They don't even pay. They owe so much. The United States are there. So whilst me no go support a politics of isolationism, I don't support that, but equally also, I therefore be mindful about, the taxpayers in money now. They want for me sure, I mean, they protect. They want for me sure they protect. Because you know, just want for the tweet money no more that place you know they get benefit. If I
health concern, health very important because if we, like I say, and promote the idea of isolationism. We all know, no country in the world itself, no independent entirely. We are interdependent. America, as big as it is, it's still dependent on other nations for supporting economy. So, and we know, health is wealth. we talk about a great economy, you talk about great health of the people. So if that gets a telling effect on poorer nations, if you say back, they come back to America and create some maybe a little bit of challenge.
Well, one thing I can tell you, I don't know that way, so I don't think America very long. Then are people there, again, thanks to the founding fathers, the likes of Thomas Jefferson, them, George Washington, them, and other things. What them, they put mechanisms and structures in place where go act as a fallback for anything. For example, not go out to 9/11, not go to 9/11. We see the utter destruction where 9/11 do that to humanity as well as resources. But guess what? They recover from it. They will recover from 9/11. All because you get visionary leaders in this country. You remember what me and you talk Ali Uselo put green, white, and blue first? You remember? Juxtapose that to 20 happen as the way that really wabi woody. 30 days, some people will get this set together. 30 days. 30 days. From the time where that war take place, that gave me a war. That kind of a destruction, because 30 days people are not able, get the acts together. So yes, we'll talk about Aaron Collar, but I think I should more assume say Mr. Trump go to that Aaron Collar. Believe me, not gonna get any effect. If I don't know if you know hear this, so the IRS now when at the Internal Revenue Service, then they get it, they try for make and also it become international, meaning that every money America said they take money from and they bring and that. That mean when they talk say let you put the people they enforce America the nature because the money the way you the same near the way they say now they get for begin the tax any money we send under that they know. And not only that, and they make sure say in they make sure say the money where they say now you supposed to work for that money there. Now then if someone weaponize the bureau they also the same money that way you go there you declare you immigration status. Then they go look at immigration status if you did good. If you're there, they don't check out. So anything where they do, they get a counter when they go about it. Yes, like you said.
I wish you forget more time for elaborate on this, but time don't between now.
Well, we'll come back next time because next year we vote alone, they bring them out.
Very, very important. As always, we get for takes.
So they open the line now for people them know.
Yeah, we take a break and after that
listen to the announcement because we don't talk.
We give the people in the mic, they can't just fumble them. If you just join me today, we look at issues. The minority leader in the parliament, Abdul Kargbo, don't call the chief minister, say he get mental issues, and we'll try for join with a certain words say we talk. We see Mother Bill don't take back salon to the anthems of West Africa. And we also look at one disgraceful and shameful, embarrassing, emotional clip. We then they show you small picking there, roughly maybe 8-9 years, and they put in our attack, the Cosmo school, very dangerous. And we also talk about elections around Africa and why we need to make sure the election reflect the will of the people, because with the will of the people, definitely difference with the people they will get confidence on the government, and they will spend the hard-earned money. And we talk about the World Health Organization, Donald Trump, the withdraw. These are the issues. But we can turn. We give you the mic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one. Sierra Leone, let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about Salon. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok. We'll bring information about Salon. For entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, come on talk. For education, entertainment, political affairs. Tune in, come on talk.
All right. Yes, we don't come now the other side of the program. We now you turn. Let me just try to connect now. Yeah, quick one, and we not plan for take long today. We not plan for take long. We not plan for take long. All right. Okay, and let we learn first. Quick one on the wow. Okay. All right, so log come first on the text messages there. We see loads and loads and loads of text messages there. And Abdullah Kanu, they say all Mother Bill appointee in his administration, they don't have integrity, but they only care for themselves, not for the masses. Well, this 2025, all of them are going to leave their offices, including Mother. And this one they come up for Marian, where they say pass if I don't eat SLPP money. Now God no go punish on a picking them. Anytime on a okay. This one they come up from Mohammed Lamin Kamara, where they say I believe that the way forward is to get a governance of service delivery and patriotism. All right, thank you very much, Mohammed. We still don't get one. We'll go put we'll get for the compile some of them. Yeah, very important for they do that. Anyway, now they take the calls there. While so they yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, this is not Constance Sierra Leone. They call from the US.
Yes, Constance Sierra Leone, you get the platform. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you so much for the good work and thanks to Professor Kutubu. You know, you see, Professor talk one word, not the program. We say, now how you dress gonna our job post. Now you go make them determine who side for position you. If whether them go say, but I go back here, go help me with the pots there, or go sit down at the living room, let them cancel you.
True.
You know, we don't make ourselves so reckless to the politicians then at that country. They make them not value we again, they not get respect for we anymore. You know, this now the reverse way with the situation in our country. The landlord don't become the tenant, and the tenant now don't become the landlord. Instead of the politician, then fear we, then respect you. Now we they fear the politicians, then now we they respect
Absolutely.
them. They're not here. Now maybe they find out say most of the time, them politicians they are so. Then they lie to the public with impunity. They're not even careful. But you see, something for work on that country, the nine integrity. We really get for work on that thing where they call integrity in that country. We politicians they not get on. And even to the supporters, we the local people and stuff, we all not involved. Now how they see someone that makes me. Honestly, I get respect for Professor. No matter how people and go look at them or whatever. Now, yesterday we don't support this government. My right people still in bed with them. But no, they put in country first. They condemn the wrong to them. Now, so it for be not so like that alpha side do them will condemn this government, then they go back, they go create jobs. What's integrity that one the way you get as a nation? But Shalom. You know, God go give with us zeal for let we free that country. They become not to the prayer again. No, we don't pray and God tell the focus on other countries there right now. You know, we not get no hope again. Now drop from one problem to the other. We not go wake and say alhamdulillah. Now subuwana lie no more, bro. May God bless you, my brother, for the good work you do.
Thank you very much, my brother. Anyway, I like that word we use, integrity, love, focus on the Japanese user and it proved well for them. Thank you very much. We don't know Tandon. All right, will they take another voice? This now Abdul from the US. Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, I just want to make a short. With democracy, be not always the work.
Okay.
Look, all the transition, they all will don't take place. As he reached to this man, we don't stall.
That's true.
You know, everything may look smooth. We not say the country not be improved, but the transition be fine. And then they admire them. The turnouts, they all been good. So, my friend again, you know, I can glad you can play and tape them. Anytime where this guy they take interview and they get a free pass. Sengeh, you hear back today? This man they try for tell we say we get security issue. All wait till you talk about security good. What's that the issue now? Mr. Komon-Tok, I swear if you go back to all in interview the way you don't take, you begin to play them. Inside one line, if they talk it contradicting itself. If they talk and contradicting itself.
Yeah.
Constantly. Now somebody this one little country. I mean something I was saying at company, Bobo. You know? But again, you've been promissory and we've been promissory said. No left that issue, that drug issue. May not tell equity and they tell we say, no worry with them. It will take 1-2 weeks.
Thank you very much for bringing on calm. Purposely we left her behind the scene. We prepare. In fact, I will tell Nana say we will get information from Guinea journalists. Then I will not be just one let the cat out of the bag, but definitely just for no problem. We not go. I will not know yet, but we get for they can get our information from Guinean journalists. Them when I can know. No worry. They put her. We put her. Yeah. Thanks. Yes, scholar. Who's this? If I'm not mistaken, a Dubai caller. Hello? Oh, Jibri Bangura. Okay. All right. Sorry, but yeah, Jibri Bangura, I get the platform. Go ahead, please. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah. You see, one of your previous callers, he says something we very, very hit the point. You see, Sierra Leone, the politician, they get time. But we, Sierra Leoneans, we not get time frame. If you end up for being Sierra Leonean until you die, even if you die, you're not still Sierra Leonean. But the brother, what the guy don't do now that country, it's like these 6 years. Very dangerous. And it is back up something where will create a problem. Donald Trump, he get enforced. He goes through a very controversial. In second term, they kick him out. He be violent. Look what happened. Biden then get him in power. Kamala Noka with no nothing. Everything goes smooth. That's not so much demanding for behave. But now we see this government. Look our aunts. Now in and on them go so back today. They say if we're going to high court, who then are the complainants?
Good question. Jibrila, good question. No, Jibrila, good question. Yeah. Thank you for this. You don't know the complainant.
Mother be here in West, they're not the happier for go because you get the when you enforce in get case. Now they
and thank you very much. I wish you for begin more time. But anyway, call back. Thank you very much.
Our own versus our own.
Thank you. Thank you. You call back Jibril. Thank you. Now we had another voice. Thank you. All right. Today take another voice. Yes, call outside the call from.
Mr. Komon-Tok, this is Dubai caller.
Yes, Dubai caller. You get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Yeah, me, I get contrary view to most of this in terms of press freedom, because the evidence not the support for say press freedom not in Sierra Leone. When you check the Africa Index for Press Freedom, Sierra Leone is 13. Imagine out of 50-something countries. And when this hunt, the ambassador to Sierra Leone, US ambassador, we can Freetown, I watch on an Epic Radio. He says, surprised the kind of press freedom within Sierra Leone. He says, surprised. This is not the ambassador. He said, because you see people in the talk all over on radio, on Facebook, all money talking opinion. He say, you not been expect that kind of thing. So now, if you see this cocaine, now Salon is about talk about this. Now Salon is about talk about this Guinea cocaine arrest. And anytime we open Salon is about, we won't see they talk about the government, they will blast for the government, they will criticize the government. So it's not entirely true say press freedom no dey. If it's alone the 13th na the Africa Index out of 50-something countries, then it's like the evidence not support the overall thing we go out there. And I can see na AYV sometimes in other stations and waiting they get government officials then. Not true. Sometimes they don't keep now the journalists and some of them not too smart, not to like say they no one ask. Some they not to top journalism for the accent some tough, but then he ask questions then. And if you see, look, like what you say, the opposition, they call the chief minister mental health and this and they laugh at them. This is not tolerant. This is not something we look at purely on partisan basis. But if somebody is a neutral person or somebody we you know how African politics say, you're going to say Salon press freedom day. Because today, we're not the one journalist within a prison because they don't criticize the government or they're in jail for that. They will invite you for statement where they can get problem with. But at the end, they will leave you. But for say other countries, then they jail you. So for the fact that no prisoner no day,
Okay.
that's not support them totally. Not entirely be true.
Yeah. Well, before I know say 2 minutes done, and I will say this because it's something that we notice. You get some salient and challenging questions and opinion here, which is good because for we now that we lack that. But I wonder you ask yourself, you don't clearly understand the word what's called state capture.
Okay. Now, very good. Now, this even this state captured, there's no evidence.
All right.
No,
I get. You see, I don't want maybe challenge facts because facts it's something where maybe institution don't get that or maybe some organization don't get that at least they don't collate, they don't put them column facts. However, I wonder, say even research can be distorted. Many evidence for supporter. Now, when it comes to this, for say evidence only for support state capture, I completely understand.
Okay, now just now, show me who's the open Salon newspapers where every day where they don't criticize the government, they don't criticize the president.
There is a subclue. Criticism the way they tolerate. There is a line. When you cross that line there, trust me, perhaps.
Okay, so very good. Give one evidence.
I wish other people in the line. I wish perhaps people cross it. Anyway, thank you very much. I don't know. You are one of the regular listeners now. You don't count tons and tons and tons of evidence for support. But if you say evidence today, I respect that. Okay, if you aren't called back, that's fine. But go ahead another voice. Thank you. All right. Yes, call also they call from.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Yeah, good evening. Who's they call from?
They call from Southern Europe.
All right, you get the platform. Go ahead. You get
I just want to rub a small cinema, but the discussion with here with Professor Kutubu this evening, Mr. Kutubu, from Professor Kutubu. You know, sincerity, I know in Sierra Leone, we too bad off. If somebody can have power when Nigeria 2018, they say na capital development in the Kando. That means they can't try for boost up the people, not to on any other development. We always say talk on that. Now the people they try for educate them. If one see them picking another boat, They want tell me, say, they don't know, say, them pick here in another place, where they suffer. They don't get headman and at the turn, they don't get paramount chiefs, they don't get section chiefs, the way they give them the information, they don't get members of parliament and that community, they, where they give them that area, that thing, and the information, they, for make they improve the conditions of that place. Then the other thing I want to rub much for Mr. Komon-Tok, you know, I can always they talk this at the CSI and I go on slow. We work on them as a people, as a nation. That era will do when late Pakaba declared, say the war done in January 18 or so 2002. You know, one thing they were supposed for don't do, this counseling, social psychology, to talk to the people in the school. All the teachers getting in colleges, Janana, Sierra Leone, then get a program for counselors, teacher counselors. Then at the schools, then the primary school, the secondary schools, and even in the tertiary institutions. But these people, I don't know whose program they get, where they're not able for do this work, for let we try, for bring we country to normalcy, because even the politicians, then get mental health problem. This Sengeh guy, now if you don't go sit down, he said even if not Jesus Christ can't save, they will change, they will improve the country.
Yeah, the 2 minutes undone, but I just want to commend you for this suggestion we make. I don't know if I think another person back from, I don't know if you're from Italy, or I don't know if you're somebody we don't mention this thing. We I'm sure
I've been mentioned about one time,
yeah,
sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, a lot of
Yes,
people
sir.
I really like this one, and it's a real thing that people are working for. They raise this one, and because if we not raise them, people are not going for losing that. This thing where they hide. Not everybody they understand that. You don't forget a critical mind for really understand what's in the effect on this one. And unless we talk about time, nobody not going for no bottom. But anyway, thank you very much for bringing a cap. We add another voice. Thank you, sir. All right, we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call for, okay, we don't miss this one. We'll take this one. Family, we'll take 5 more calls and we'll wrap up the call. 5 more calls. All right, so we'll take this one. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yes, sir. This is Babachinde Tijana, the call from the United States.
Yes, you get the platform, sir.
Yes, sir. We country, you see, when they look, one thing when they call we not able to look, there's some people that they can't tell we history and stuff like that. I am over 75 years, educated enough. I saw things in that country. Now you see, one painful thing went on up in our country. Now this tribalism, we don't regionalism and tribalism, we don't spoil the system and spoil the country. They tribalize this politics in that country. They then spoil the what they call and the system. And what the ingredients what they add for spoil the system, therefore derail the educational system, then impoverish the people then. So you can get total control over them. All man become a dependent. Who don't want enough, beg blah, beg this, beg that, or the power that be. That's what the thing can well. When some man they talk, like people them, even the SLPP now from the north, tribally then try for bring up this tribalism for this country. The one set of people then they no more responsible for politics. But what we afraid for talk, people are afraid for talk, things to just be so because like, if not, Mahmoud was already the poorly business. We tell and say, you Mahmoud, are you to do this? Yeah, you know. Take for instance, all watching the episode, I'm not lectures, my eyes young. In fact, not the one from the presidential last year. You say you're going to pass the road. What do you talk again after that? What do you do? What is some of what in the right? Where air friendship in there? Where them? What you telling people? What do they talk? Almost you know, almost yes, Amura. That is the only thing. What do you I want to talk. You come on the talk before the proper time you see one call. I said, you advise me, tell him. I just want to call, you know, right?
Mhm.
But you not talk because what you not getting.
Thank, thank you very much for joining the program, sir. As always, brilliant contribution. Thank you. Will they take another voice? Will they take 3 more calls, and after that we wrap up the call side? Yes. I won't forget this now, Kylo.
Yes, sir. Komon-Tok. How are you?
I'm good. And you?
I'm good and fine.
All right. You get the platform. You get.
Yeah. No problem. We don't get this opportunity now. We don't get. We don't get police and we don't get Johnny. You know, the politician there who still in the normal with the no ideology. They don't get ideology. So we do the camp with an ideology. Most of them guys are waiting to the now. They get ideology for push the country to before. You know? And like what how they talk, a lot of people die there, but they still accept the person and then forgive themselves. See that you now they forgive whoself. Who still get that grudge. Now in fact, but also yourself who don't go before. You don't work, you don't pay. Constitution number before don't compete. Greed. You know? It's pathetic. Cool. Things saying that, you know, that the revolution be the politician they can't like what we say now senseless work. There is no senseless work. What was
No, I agree with you. Yeah, to say a senseless for useless loss of travel. It's a senseless for. Not a senseless.
But yeah, because they to life for you. Not be very this country and now we the people that say now we
Yeah, thank you very much.
thank you very much.
Yeah, I like that last point there. Indeed, most of the time, me not subscribe to this in a senseless war. I don't agree on that. No. If you go back into history, you will not see senseless. Anybody who's going to be senseless war, Mrs. No, I don't agree that. But many people, including politicians, you know, from both sides of the aisle. Yes, this will be the last call. Yes, call us. Yeah, yeah. Welcome. God bless.
You know, at present, the state of Sierra Leone is very, very questionable and shaky. And the politicians then, they go down as the worst governance ever. Because, you know, the welfare of Sierra Leone, they're not at the table at all. They're not empathy for people. Talk about we want to see. And they actually one for rescue the country, the soul of the country, and two for seek the welfare of the people. I don't know why. I don't know why they right now. And then, you know, like Abdul Kargbo, as much as I got respect for Abdul Kargbo disappoints people like me. So, after minister, at least, you know, let's talk. Democracy, because when democracy restore, good things for people. Confidence from country will see investors and come, jobs will be employed, and money will flow. The economy will get better. But when just no people and make like the market. I mean, when I don't stand up, raise up for voice, people, one better government, one country for one nation. But when are they also the when they speak up, when they control resign, and they blame the country. Because you know what happen when they pull in, resign. If you're only out of 200 resign, almost
I think I like the last part we talk about resign. sir.
That's where they got to look at what we are shot.
Right? Yeah, we had another voice. This will be the last one. This now, yes. Yeah, you get a platform inside the platform for the benefit of Ambule.
Well, we are going to get for you this Lance from
Yes, you know, we call them. We don't call them. If you watch, we don't have to say person they call. We don't call name. The person calling name, we will call the name. I make and that's welcome on the program. Yeah.
Some of we don't put with us like the life, we rather die for waiting we believe. If I come out of a feeling they don't point. You know, that's from one whole day today. You know, it might calm me down.
Yeah.
Come on, talk. Me today, I want to know more about that them in that village.
Okay.
If there is any way we can reach out, or we self, we put something together. It's now one both self, low provider for that community day, or not school self. Because this time it's about time we take matters into our own hands, in the sense of that some of them things they are so no one for this anything that we
Yeah.
These are the things that we come out with talk. We're not there against the government, we're not against other people, we're not there against the government. Because they know they deliver, that's why we talk. Look the last thing you want to afford.
Yeah.
You see that the swamp, other people in the go bail the Pamai.
Actually.
Imagine, where some of them they ask me, I'm boss Prime Minister Komon-Tok. Who are making this country? Do you have some take come up with a solution? No freedom, no free we country. And let's make this Mr. Komon-Tok. Thank you so much for all your good work. May God continue to bless you and give you power. Do not give up. This is just the start. And on this program, all the way, brother. Thank you.
We thank you very much for your contribution. We have the issue gets by most of the people where they come that the people they can they not can get contact person, they not can get how to reach them. I kind of the mic to Kutubu, but what I want to do will be a summary. I will come on the text as well, comments as well. We get more 250 comments, more than 250. So you can take like maybe 20. So we hand over the mic to you go just we don't close the line for tonight. I apologize, family. Yeah, if you know you will get the chance to definitely tomorrow another opportunity. We take 20 texts comments. And I will take it. Thank you, Mr. Kutubo. Not limited to this meeting. You understand you are getting straight to the point. You can ask this man, bravo, sir. This one is of Matreba Ba. I say these people have written with temerity, taking from the English language to IVFC development is doing great. This one they come from January. They say political awareness needs to be heightened in Sierra Leone when citizens and constituents are empowered to hold their local MP accountable for inefficiency and failures. And this one they come out. This one they come out from the parliament. Now, all right. And this one they come from Sengeh live. Now, this man, he go get away, he go get straight. He dey lie like fall. And another thing that is positive, that as the children that's why a lot of people think about the children Morning here says more about the people, the children who live over there who are suffering cold and poor. And this one from our sign, it seems like October Puma didn't debate. Ghanaians as it's happening now in Africa, the rest will continue fighting this year. And this one, um, I want to say sometimes instead of people coming on social media and speaking big as some of us don't understand, let them do something for the people of the side are suffering. And Zara, this one, and like I showed, they say government will only notice things before ground elections. What make it happen? But God will surely save those innocent. And this one is I feel ashamed to see kids in that situation where money is stolen by politicians. And this one they come up from Komon-Tok, Joseph Ilse, I old sufferer, things will start to be uh, I'll go sweeter this history. Sometimes you can't control it. Seriously, you can't. We all are, we all emotional. Still, we move me. Uh, South Africans are comparing ourselves with groups, and those groups are students of Africa. And Mary Jade is, oh my God, this is so sad. I'm so emotional right now. And by some AIB is for this government to propagate lies to the people. Being to see, can you imagine the small boys with their life jackets and make God help them school picking a very sad situation indeed, indeed. And this one feel I say it's a weak military around violence still good for Athens of this one see the first the other not operates and it is traveling everything to war capacity and now US is using those success. And we don't take 4 more at least the Chima the good people and I already see game is very okay. Um, um, JDC Bobo, the jargon then they can the jargon someone's Butubura into the phrase. Thank you. All right, so from 2020, all right, okay. All right. Thank you very much. Now, yeah, Kevin says as always, Kevin you about and about Mr. Comment. Very good see ambitions and ask for pardon for any mistake. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining me. Fambulen, well, we can't thank you enough. We will all do this together. Yeah, Professor, over to you.
Well, all I have to say, for commend the audience, I mean, they gave a major response. Okay, and also I want thank you also for the quality of the program, and not just, continue anytime I get a chance, I'll come. Because we got opportunity. And I'll continue to appeal to people and let we not abuse and misuse the platform. Well, what I interested in that, so they not get this kind of opportunity, I will get time. So Lord, you are in such a way that they will benefit from. That's all I will say.
All right. Okay. Before we go, today we'll learn 5 main things. Not to say when I comment there, when I call say no important, all important, but we'll just take the key highlights there. Kutubu talk about the green, white, and blue. Lord, remember that always. This is a thing where I feel say for teach with sincerity. Another call I call where I agree with this concept is integrity, or for pay attention on integrity. Indeed, the Japanese are succeeding that. But that makes if they catch you on corruption, then shameful acts, then they prefer for killing themselves. The shame, it's because of integrity. And then they one of the country would then say, hardly for later, then say person go thief. Person go thief. You know, but anyway, not to the program, and they will go find time law can connect with integrity. In fact, I also read now one article where they introduced that part of the curriculum. But anyway, don't tell you that was a long time ago. I will do a little bit of research to see if that's actually not the case back there. Then they studied about, I mean, more or less about the country, green, white, nationalism embedded with integrity. Very important. So when there is this one, this guy is an I appreciate him big time. Somebody they talk about service delivery and patriotism. Again, perfect idea. Service delivery. Talk. Somebody just put now the comment, say people in the talk too much. What you do? What you don't do? What you mean you do for do? What you do? This is like question for ask yourself. Really? We have to ask yourself. Then country are offend yourself so. Believe me, everybody gets a role. And they're so generous. It happened. You know they call it. I mean, I know this white man. Then they call themselves my brother, my sister. They're not upon that, but their hearts, then they're ready for support themselves. But we they call themselves brother. I mean brother and my sister, but they jump far with self. Now, oh hey, my good God. We're not just different people. Seriously. Somebody talk about counseling, trauma, healing. Very, very important. Like I said, mental issue, a very important thing. People we can take a light, but don't worry, we go do best. And we go make sure say this particular topic we propagate them well. Somebody talk about resignation. People have resign because if you not resign, you are part of the problem. That's another thing. Then they boil down to way personal integrity. So if you connect with integrity, make a lot of. If you get integrity, the word itself, when you look at integrity, now a big word anyway. Time not again for explain, but it just tied up to that. It tied up to that. If you understand integrity, then issues like this, you resign. That's simple as that. The last one, somebody talk about what we go do for that village day, if we go build school or maybe whatever. Like I say, some of the challenge are them videos and they get contact and they would say, and idea anyway. Who knows? Perhaps people they are way. Me, I not say that people in this platform, they are well to do. I know, you know. One person able to do it. Now they are they guarantee people. If actually they want for doing, I know that. But anyway, so we tell them plenty thinking. I out the type of program. Kutubu, again, any last word we want to drop before we say goodbye?
Well, now just let us continue the struggle for Sisalion in the place where we'll be very proud of.
All right, thank you very much. So, Fambu, we hope for see you back tomorrow. Until then, me na Mr. Komon-Tok will be there with Professor Kutubu. Bye bye.
Boy. You know, Sabidi Mami, Kala show ya. Kamaya, on the big gladidia, Kamaya, Kamaya. Far from making us say, you know me when she go. Offend this love, not easy. I go back, we show. Come. For the bamba, mortal man, they must talk about you. battlefield you must fight to win. Open this love, you know easy, what my eyes have seen. Don't reach me what I know, many places I've been. This not to post in you, come and show you my baby. Come, make I show you. Come, show you. Come, make I show you. Me, for the bamba, don't make them tire, 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 don't make them tire more. Come on, yanda, kanaya, come on, yanda, kanaya, come on, gladidia, kanaya, come on, gladidia, kanaya, come on, yanda. Come on, yanda, kanaya, come on, patideya, kanaya, come on, patideya, kanaya. To say talk a ship, Congo, Sago, talk anything. You listen, market noise, you no go buy nothing. Pay attention, panic question, make you learn one thing. Lose lips in sheep, see beauty, way back, you know, sabi the man. Come, make I show you. Come, make I show you. Come.
From the streets of it down to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks we no go shy, migration stories should no go die. Entertainment we go dance to the beat, health and well-being make we rise when we sit. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the roots. Come on, talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From salon to the world, we the stand tall. Come here we are, now we message for all. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we make the choice. From politics to health, we the stand firm. Migration and vibes, we the confirm. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We the yarn and clear for you and me. Come on, talk, go yeah, we there. For the future, we the pave the way. We talk about the health, we need that for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment this week, the music, the flow. But we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders make when I hear the cry. We go talk, I'm here, no, we no go lie. Now come on, talk, we the stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on, talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make the proud. From saloon to the world, we the stand the talk. Come here, we are, now we message for. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we the make the choice. From politics to health, we the stand firm. Migration and vibes, we the confirm. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We the yarn and clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we there. For the future, we the pave the way. Oh, now we the young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on, talk where the minds go meet. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we the make the choice. From politics.
Oh, come on, talk. We the talk now, right? We the talk now, clear from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Come on, talk. Come on, make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we the yarn about the things we the hold strong. Political talks, we know go shy. Migration stories should know go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we sit. It's now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice be the rule. Come on, talk, you go hear we loud. We no go hide, we go make we proud. From salon to the world, we the stand tall. Come here we are. Oh yeah, we message for. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration and vibes, we confirm. Come on, talk, place to be with a yarn and care for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah.
future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go on the things we need to know. Political leaders, people not hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know go lie. Now come on talk, we just stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Ooh, come on talk, you gon' hear we loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From salon to the wall, we just stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Army to make a choice from politics to health. We stand firm. Vibrational vibes we come from. Come on, talk, and a place to be. We lay out and prayer for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, now we lay out for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Come on, talk together, we go grow.